Hello spider people, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're doing a review of Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. So I just saw it recently, but this is my unpopular opinion. Plus I will be reading some reviews online that I saw on Rotten Tomatoes. So on Rotten Tomato it's rated a 98%, yes, which is actually a very good one. And we have a lot of reviews from comments from audience, people who saw it. Let's not forget, the movie was not made for critics. It was made for people to watch, audience. As a filmmaker and as an audience, but I want to be in the perspective of the audience for a while. The first person said, great story, action-packed, great animation, funny, sad, great characters, the best superhero movie ever made, maybe. Yeah, there's a question, there's an exclamation mark on the maybe, so I guess he's not too sure. The second person says, it's the best movie I see since I'm a child. Oh, this means this person is quite young, and his love for his father is so touching. There is saying, a hero will sacrifice you to save the world, while the villain will end it for your sake. And Miles is such a beautiful balance between these two things. Yes, I actually understand what he's trying to say. Most superheroes film that we see, we get to see the heroes sacrificing the person they love. Most times you see they are probably their girlfriends, the boyfriend, or even their family members to save the world. But Miles is almost the opposite. Like, there is a balance between the two. He wants to save the world and he wants to save his dad too. There was this scene in the movie where someone said to Miles, you can't eat your cake and have it. And Miles was like, unless if you buy 2 cakes, which was very, very, very amazing. And I really saw it in another, like, I saw the quote in another perspective. I was like, yeah, you can't eat your cake and have it when you have 2 cakes. So Miles is like that. He has 2 options. He wants to save the world and he also wants to save his dad. He will try his best to protect and be superhero, but he won't just lose away his loved one, his own father, for random strangers whom he barely knows. This is like so true. Like, I always consider my people, my friends, my family first before any random strangers. And I love the fact that we're able to incorporate that in Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. We all know that Miles Morales is like the first Miles Morales as a Spider-Man. All the Spider-Man we've all seen, Peter Parker. But now we have Miles Morales. We get to see, for the first time, a black Spider-Man and a Miles Morales. And later in Across the Spider-Man, we get to see that he's an abnormality. That means he's not meant to happen, because in all the multiverse, there is no Miles Morales as Spider-Man, making it look like, okay, this is like impossibility happening, which is kind of cool. I actually love that part. Like, I love that concept about the fact that he's an anomaly, and because he's an anomaly, that means the usual play of the Spider-Man story does not apply to him. He doesn't have to follow the rules. After all, he broke the rules by existing as Spider-Man himself. So, now, this person says something. Not much of a fun for this animated movie. Too colorful and very confusing. Almost all the fighting scenes were very fast and tiring to follow. I prefer that they made a live action with Miles Morales than an animated movie. Okay, so this person's comment is exactly like my roommate's comment, and I kind of feel it in a way. The colors and everything. But for the fight scene sequence, I actually feel there was nothing wrong with the fight scene sequence. I love the way it was fast. I love the way it moved flawlessly. I love the way his character and other Spider-Man character was explored in the movie. I really appreciate that aspect of the film, and it was really, really cool. I actually love that part. So someone says, this is how you do a sequel. Studio, take notes. You go big or you go home. Add more lovable characters, more awesome scores, and a villain with a smart connection to the first and beautiful animation. Exactly. So the villain spot, I actually appreciated the villain spot. At first, it seemed like a joke. In the beginning, I was like, okay, even Spider-Man thought it was, Miles thought it was actually a joke. But then he proved himself that I am no joke Spider-Man. I will show you that I am the greatest villain you've ever fought. Part 1 of Spider-Man came out a while ago, years back, so I kind of forgot what part 1 was talking about because it's been a very long time for me, and I've seen so many movies come, so I kind of forgot. But thanks to part 2, making reference to part 1, I was able to remember and understand what happened in part 1. So it felt like I was watching part 2 without having knowledge of part 1, but I could still have an understanding of what was going on. So I actually feel that those who didn't see part 1 would actually have an understanding of what's going on. Plus, it would give them this hype to go check out part 1 to have a proper understanding of part 2. So now, this is my unpopular opinion about Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. It's amazing. It's nice animation. It's produced by Lord Miller, 2 actual producers. They usually team up to create these blockbusters, and every time they team up together to create movies, they are usually the greatest. So they are actually amazing producers, and yes, Sony plus Marvel, it's actually must watch. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on your notification bell to get notification whenever I post new upload coming every day. For now, okay, bye.